Buenos dias, guys. We just got back from Arkansas, and this was our first trip with a baby. So these are going to be 5 things that I learned from traveling with a baby, so maybe you can learn something from us and our experiences. And then after these 5 things, we're going to have like a little recap of our trip if you're interested in that. Alright, so the first thing is make a list and check it twice. You need to write down everything that you need to pack for the baby, because guess who forgot the stroller? Guess who forgot the baby carrier and the bath seat and all kinds of stuff? And we definitely had to carry her the entire trip. Everywhere we went, we had to hold her. So yeah, don't forget those things. Write it down so you don't forget as you're walking out the door. Number 2, sightseeing is your friend. Okay, babies are unpredictable, and with sightseeing, you go somewhere, you see the thing, and you're done. You spend as much time there as you want. There's no schedule, there's no time constraint. If you have to leave to feed your baby or change a diaper or, give her a nap or whatever, you're fine, you're good to go. So we did a lot of sightseeing. Shopping could or could not be okay, just depending on your baby. And then depending on how adventurous you are, I would say like hiking, like some gentle hiking with a baby carrier, which we didn't have, or maybe like swimming, like a lake or a river or something, if that's your jam. We didn't do that. We just kind of did sightseeing and some little shopping. Alright, number 3 is to have 0 expectations. You don't know how your baby's going to handle the trip. You don't know if he or she is going to sleep. You don't know if he or she is going to be a hot mess or cranky or teething. So just have no expectations. Just go. You're going to relax. You're going to have your vacation. Whatever. Just 0 expectations, because you don't know what's going to happen. And that kind of goes into the next one, number 4, which is don't over plan. If you are planning too much stuff, you are not going to get it all done and you're going to be disappointed. We just had a few general ideas in mind of what we wanted to do, and we ended up doing all of those things, but it was actually not very much stuff. So I highly recommend just having a few general ideas of what you want to do, but don't super plan out every single hour of every single day. Just keep it as flexible as possible, and don't plan ahead too much. And number 5, guys, is to eat out for breakfast or lunch. If you're gonna do dinner, cook. Do not eat out for dinner. Where we went, a lot of places were closed early, and then like our baby takes an evening nap, and so we kind of had limited time, and our schedule was really hectic in the evenings. Whereas babies typically wake up early, so you're probably not going to get to sleep in a ton. So your best bet is to get up with your baby and go to breakfast. And where we went actually had a lot of awesome breakfast places, more so than dinner places, in our opinion. So that's just what we recommended. That's what worked best for us. Is we rented an Airbnb that had a full kitchen, and we just cooked our dinners and ate out for breakfast and some lunches. So those are the 5 tips, and stick around for the next part of the video, which is going to be just like a little recap with some little video clips from our trip. Alright, here we go. For this trip, we went to Eureka Springs, Arkansas, which was about a 4-hour drive from where we live. It was absolutely beautiful. As you can see, it's in the Ozark Mountains, so it has all kinds of green trees, lots of hills, and it's absolutely beautiful. We stayed in a super cute Airbnb, and the way to get there was through this super creepy 1-lane bridge. So you had to wait for the other cars to pass through, and that was kind of a unique experience. The downtown Eureka Springs area was super cute. We did some eating and some shopping down there. And one of the things that we went to see was the tallest statue of Jesus in the United States, so that was pretty cool. We also went to see the Thorn Crown Chapel, which is like a little church just made of glass and metal, and it's really beautiful. It's set in the woods, and it was just absolutely gorgeous and really peaceful to just sit inside. One afternoon, we went to the Promised Land Zoo, which is actually in Missouri, and we did the drive-through zoo, and I bought a bucket of food to feed the animals from the car window, which was absolutely crazy. It was mostly deer coming up to the car, but there were also llamas, emus, and bison. And then the zoo kind of behind the office was a petting zoo where Luna got to pet a goat, which was really cute. And there was just kind of some basic animals that you could see and touch there at the petting zoo. And the last thing that we did there was go on a ferry called the Belle of the Ozarks, and that took us on a little tour of the, I believe, Beaver Lake. And it is absolutely beautiful. The water was a gorgeous color. It was really clear, but kind of a pretty blue-green color. In Oklahoma, we don't really have that. Our lakes are kind of gross, actually, especially right now with all the flooding that we've had. But that was really fun, and Luna did just fine on the boat. So I would totally recommend that if you have a baby and you plan on visiting there. And this very last clip you're going to see is the view from our Airbnb, and you can actually see the cabin there. But I would totally recommend this trip. It was really pretty and totally worth it. Alright guys, muchas gracias. Thank you for watching and have a good day. I'll see you next time.